Hello and welcome to part 2 of my Let's Play / stream of Star Trek Online. This time in the 23rd century. We're doing part 2, which is In the Shadow of Cestus. If you just bear with me, I will hail my former captain, Admiral Garrett, and we'll get the mission while I continue to do my usual pissing about.
Ever hear of Edren IV? Jim Kirk got into a tussle with a Gorn there and barely lived to tell the tale. Both the Gorn and the Federation have teams there now. I'd like you to back our people up in case the Gorn decide to engage in a little cowboy diplomacy.
Okay. We'll pick that up in a second. Okay. I have done a little bit of tweaking with the ship. So
Stay safe out there.
Hold the X button to bring up your Captain Commands menu and select Return to Sector Space to leave orbit.
I'll do that in a second. So I have done some tweaking of the ship. I've put cannons on here, and basically 25th century technology, but can't make era Pacific weaponry. So we have to return. So we depart to sector space. And we'll see what the 23rd century map looks like. The Federation space in the 23rd century.
Hold A to bring up your Captain Commands menu, select Primary Mission, and then select Travel to automatically fly to your destination. Sector Space is the main overworld map of Star Trek
And
Online.
there it is, the
From
23rd.
Here, you can travel to different planets and systems. Sector Space is a no-combat zone.
Ensign Hunter, welcome aboard. I'm Security Chief Tarsi. Settling in okay?
It's going to take a little getting used to.
I can imagine. You'll be working with me in security, so if you need anything...
Thanks, Chief. I appreciate it.
Hey, don't mention it. Us red shirts stick together, right?
Right. You can count on me, Chief.
Okay. Yeah, red shirts. So this is the 23rd century map. You can see there's the Babel system where Journey to Babel was, and Doria, Vulcan, the Orion system. There is Romulan space, neutral zone. Klingon space is not represented here on the 21st century map. It's going to take a while to get to the Calais, to the Edren system. Right, yeah, this is 21st century sector space. I mean, nostalgia overload. And as I was saying, I was trying to get a ship, but to replace this ship, but I can't do it because technically I'm still within a tutorial according to the game, so I can't upgrade the ship. And I'm already rank 5, so I think by the time I finish this, I think I'll probably be Lieutenant Commander. So I'll be on the tier 2 ship, which is a shame because I was going to use the NX 01 refit, but I can't access it, so yeah, that would have been cool to use that. It is what it is, unfortunately. Can I go to 21st century Earth? No. Can't travel to 21st century Earth. It's 21st century staff, ESD, but not Earth itself. Oh, I'll do. I loaded the bridge. Yes, I've loaded my Accidentally loaded the bridge. Beamed into it, and then beamed out of space. Yay! Live streaming. I was going to see if I could transwarp, but it doesn't look like I actually can transwarp. Of course, transwarp hasn't been invented yet. There's a few people still here in the 21st century. Goes to Edren IV. So, begin in the shadow of Cestus. So it says it's a tutorial, but I don't think it is. But I'll see after this if this clears it up. And if they're doing this mission, I should be able to access the other ships. But anyway, in the shadow of Cestus, there is the USS Clemson. Lieutenant, we're reading several Gorn ships on our sensors, as well as USS Zhang-He. The Zhang-He is hailing us.
Welcome to Edren IV. I'm Bridget McKinnon, CO of the USS Zhang-Ha. Glad you could join us. My science team is on site and conducting initial surveys. Apparently, this place is quite the geological marvel. We're not the only ones present, though. Our friends from the Gorn hegemony aren't terribly chatty, but so far they're keeping the peace.
How can we help, Captain?
Well, I'm sure my people wouldn't mind an extra hand down there on the geological marvel. Feel free to join the party.
I'll send a team to the surface then, Clemson now. Captain, the Gorn are scanning us. They might not be talkative, but they are curious about our orders. Maintain course, steady as she goes, helm. Can easily be provoked.
Transporter room to bridge. The geological team, supplies, and gear are ready to beam down to Edren IV.
Very good. Stand by for transport. Lieutenant, I'm detecting unusual energy signatures in orbital space near Edren IV. Recommend we perform a deep scan. They could be hazardous. Agreed, helm. Bring us into sensor range. Strange. For a moment there. What have you got? Nothing. It's nothing, Captain. Thought I was picking up an impulse drive. False alarm. I've recalibrated the sensors. Don't want to be jumping at shadows here. Very well, carry on. Captain, the science and engineering teams indicate that they've made it to the surface and made contact with the science team from the Zhang-He. The rest of the landing party is standing by in transport room 1. They're ready to beam down when you are.
During missions, you can select the members of your away team from the away team selection screen.
So that's me and Tarsi. Dorians represent.
Ah, there you are. Better late than never, huh? Ensign Skavrin, Starfleet Corps of Engineers. Lovely planet we've got here. Charming, even, if you're fond of heat and rocks. Still, it's not a complete wash. To say this place is mineral-rich would be an understatement.
What's your background, Skevin?
My first assignment out of the Academy was on Vulcan, working at a geothermal power site in Shikar. Great people, the Vulcans. Good at arguments, though all the logic comes off a little dry for my tastes. This is my first deep space assignment, and I'm damn glad for it. Hope we're going to travel to more than desert worlds, though. I hear Ryza's nice this time of year.
So I hear. Glad to have you on board, Ensign.
Press left to scan the area. Your tricorder will point you toward your nearest objective.
My tricorder showing some interesting mineral formations beyond this ridge.
This looks like a good place to start our scans.
Yeah, thank you, Ensign Hunter. This is the famous area where, well, not the actual place where Kirk fought the Gorn, but it's a game representation. They filmed a lot of times here.
Nice to see a report was spot on for once. The mineral deposits here are remarkably pure. This carbon deposit is unusually pure. Apparently, the Metrons don't prepare half-rate planets.
They were the omnipotent beings that made Kirk fight, by the way.
Whoever gets the mineral rights to this planet will be pleased. Very pleased indeed. My readings indicate there might be dilithium on this planet. I'll need to take more scans to be sure. The variety of minerals in the topsoil alone is astounding. Either my tricorder's broken, or the soil here has an amazingly high concentration of sulfur.
Ah, my nose told me that long before your tricorder, Ensign. Phew.
Mortar fire! We'd better head back to... Whoa! The mortars have closed off the pass! We can't reach the camp! Who would do this?
Look! Over there!
It's the Gorn!
60's Gorn! One of the Gorn ships just exploded. They're blaming us and attacking our forces on the surface and in orbit. Captain McKenna tried to explain, but they aren't responding to any hails. We're defending ourselves and the Clemson shields are up, which means we can't beam you back to the ship. Afraid you're on your own down there. Understood. We'll find a way back.
Over there! There might be a way out of this infernal canyon further down the valley.
Yeah, I'm a bit over prepared for these missions. Hi guys.
We need a way out of this canyon, and I'm thinking that big rock up there is it. With a little Federation ingenuity, we can topple this rock with a makeshift bomb. Once it's down, we can walk across it and get back to camp before the Gorn use the Zhang Ha's science team as target practice.
And where will we find this bomb, Ensign?
Have you read Captain Kirk's report on this place? We have all the materials we need here to make bombs. They won't be pretty like me, but they'll get results. If you can collect the materials, Ensign Hunter and I will work out where to place the explosives.
Let's do this.
Behind us!
Yeah, so basically we're recreating the episode. I can't remember its name, but Captain Kirk built a makeshift cannon to defeat the Gorn.
Right. Ensign Hunter and I will construct the bombs we need to bring down this rock across the canyon. That's the easy part. It's up to you to keep those angry Gorn off us while we work. Hope you're a good shot.
Understood. Work quickly, Ensign.
Well, at least the Gorn are punctual. Keep them off us! Crush that coal up good, Hunter. Not like that. Finer. Careful with that. Potassium nitrate can react explosively with these materials. Now mix it with the coal. Carefully. I'm done. Now let's get these bombs in place. We're just about done.
Oh, I've got to do it.
The bombs are primed to blow. We should move to a safe distance.
Good idea, Ensign.
Fire in the hole!
Boom. Return to camp by climbing the toppled rock. It's a shame I can't go exploring.
Looks like some Gorn came through here. We better hurry.
Definitely looks like they did. Defeat the Gorn, save the scientist. Gorn, you believe it. Dr. Wald.
Thank you. Things were looking pretty grim there for a moment. The Gorn. They kept saying the deaths of their people would be avenged, but we didn't do anything. I haven't fired a phaser since the academy.
You're safe now, Doctor. Join your people on the shuttle and head back to the Zhanghe. Glad you're in one piece, Captain. It's clear up here for now. For the moment, transporters are standing by. Let's beam us up. Let's give the Gorn a taste of 25th century cannons. Yeah. If only there was era Pacific cannons. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Looks like the Gorn have exercised the better part of valor, Captain. But the Zhang is in rough shape. Captain McKinnon is hailing us now.
Good to hear from you. Thank you for saving my people.
No thanks needed, Captain. What's your status?
We're making repairs, but it'll be some time before our engines are back online.
We're heading to your position. Maybe we can get you up and running faster.
We're picking up Gorn warp signatures on our long-range sensors here. They're coming back.
I'll put us between the Zhang and the Gorn.
Press the right trigger to fire energy weapons. Press the right bumper to fire torpedoes.
Whoa! You dropped mines on me. That's not cool.
Thanks for covering us. The Gorn would have made short work of my ship otherwise. I owe you one.
How are the repairs coming?
Slow but steady. Our warp drive is still disabled, but we're making progress.
We have some spare supplies we can beam over to you to assist you.
Thanks. I hate to ask, but something's bothering me. We picked up strange energy readings before the attack. It could be nothing.
Send your data to us. I'll have some of my crew take a look.
Sending it now. I'd start with the debris of the Gorn ship that was destroyed. There might be a clue there.
Acknowledge. Stay safe, Captain. That is class.
Captain, the crew of the Shanghai were onto something. I ran a deep scan analysis of the Gorn debris, and the results are damned peculiar.
Go on.
Gorn ships aren't as tough as a Tellarite design, but our scaly friends know a thing or two about hull plating. Whoever fired this shot knew exactly where to hit them.
Can you tell who did it?
Not with the data we have now, but the science team just found another strange energy reading nearby.
Let's see what's out there. Helm, set a course. Let's find out what's going on here.
Picking up debris from the Gorn ship, and some trace elements of weapons-grade plasma. Sir, I know who did this. It's the Romulans.
Romulans, are you sure?
I'll shave my eyebrows if I'm wrong. It's the Romulans, I'm sure of it. There's more bad news. The Gorn are coming back, weapons hot. Orders?
Rather tactical, target their subsystems to disable them.
It's the same ship as before. Doesn't look like they're back at full strength, though.
We thought we could share this space equally, Federation. Your unprovoked act of aggression against our research vessel tells me otherwise.
Captain, we have data that proves the Romulans attacked that ship.
I see no Romulans, only Federation ships. Do you think me a fool, Captain?
I'm sending data that exonerates us.
Most convenient, Captain. But I am unconvinced. Produce these Romulans that you claim destroyed our ship, or prepare to pay for your crimes.
Captain, I've got an idea. If we can generate a charged particle burst, we might overload their cloak.
Make it happen, Savik.
You're quite the clever one, Captain. Too clever, I'm afraid. No one can know of our actions here today. Your death, our regrettable, is necessary.
We'll see about that. Oh yeah, they share technology with the Klingons. There's your Romulans.
Well fought, Federation. The hegemony will remember the Romulan treachery today, and your assistance in exposing it. I propose we continue our joint surveys of Edren IV under a mutual non-aggression pact.
Perhaps one day we'll explore together.
So there was another player on the field. Nice work out there, Captain. We'll be heading for the closest starbase soon, but we'll be back to finish our work here, along with the Gorn, I'll wager. I think the Romulans will take a pass, though.
And with good reason. Good luck, Captain. All decks are reported in. The Clemson's ready to disembark on the course. Helm, take us out. Helm, warp 3. Warp 3. Wow. Warp 3.
Most missions can be turned in remotely. Hold the X button to bring up your Captain Commands menu and select Turn In to report to the contact.
Good to hear from
and
you.
turn in the mission.
I've read Captain McKinnon's report. Sounds like things got a little rough on Edren IV. Still, the diplomatic corps thinks your actions will make a difference in future talks with the Gorn. Well done.
I hope so.
Stay safe.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Okay, welcome aboard, Scavin. And we won't do painful homes. I will put that Type 3 phaser rifle on. And he can have that. And that. Tarsi can have that. Got no armor for him. Okay. So with that, part 2 is now over. We will be back for part 3, which is Painful Omens. Deep Space K-13 hasn't been heard from in some time. Starfleet Command wants you to find out what's going on out there. So we'll go and find out what's going on out there, of course. And that's the end of part 2 in the Shadows of Cestus. Hope you enjoy it, and I shall see you in part 3. Thank you very much for watching.